Hello and welcome to Dark Night Healing. My name is Julie. I'm going to do an oracle reading for you today from the Angels and Ancestors deck. I hope everyone's having a great day, evening, morning, whatever it is for you. My readings are timeless, which means they will find you when they're meant to, not when today is. Also, my readings are intuitive, meaning I don't know what are in any of these books. I am drawn to each deck, and Spirit has directed me not to read the messages of the writers because they like their messages to be directly from them, from their point of view, not translated through a book for me. So I get my messages directly from Spirit. They show me certain things on the cards that stand out, and they translate the meaning for me. That's how it happens. So today, in this deck, we've started with the Elder card. So you're a very, very, very you have a long lineage of shamans, healers, throughout the ages. I feel as though you have an elder in your life right now, a warm, loving elder who's guiding you, maybe trying to get you to follow this path. Broken arrow, so yeah, they're trying to guide you onto your path. You're not sure where you want to go. Nothing seems to fit, maybe. It's like you like a bit of everything, but nothing fits you specifically. Winter, take care of your needs. So I understand this feeling where nothing fits you specifically. I am, in the human design, a projector. In the astrological chart, I'm a Virgo. We have a hard time fitting in anywhere. And because I do. I love knowledge, I love learning, and I'm constantly looking for answers, and I'm constantly asking questions. And even if I feel that I believe an answer is true, if somebody else presents another answer, I will research it to death just to see if it changes my opinion. So finding a total direction all the time for us can be extremely difficult because of this, because we're always examining and self-examining and re-examining, asking questions, and somebody perks our interest. So focus on you and what you want, feeling what you want. If that means that you want to study several things at once, then don't be afraid to do that. Next card is Magic Guardian. Unlock the magic within. So yeah, so you have a family member who is you probably know as a healer. Maybe they're a medium also. They could identify as a shaman, a healer, perhaps they're a Reiki master. They could be a tarot reader. They could also be indigenous, aboriginal. But they're trying to guide you. They've given you messages from Spirit. So you're no stranger to the spirit world. This has been part of your life growing up. You've known about this. So whether this is a grandma or a grandpa or a great aunt or somebody maybe she's the crazy one in the family, or they're the crazy one in the family. Everyone just laughs at them. You know, oh, that's so silly. They believe those rocks are healing them. You know, that kind of thing. Believe them. Don't listen to the rest of them. Trust this person, because they're really truly trying to help you and guide you to unlock your magic within, to give you your wings. It looks like you're going to be receiving a download of some sort, probably during a meditation. You see light over the crown chakra, and she's burning an incense. So perhaps during a meditation or a sweat lodge or something like that, you're going to receive a download or a vision or a message. Medicine Guardian, be open to healing information. So yeah, you're going to receive a message of some sort, whether it's through your family member, or if you receive it directly during meditation. But you're definitely going to receive that. It's going to open your heart space for sure. It's going to open your heart chakra. It's going to be very, very healing for you. Not only for your heart chakra, but for your overall body. He's holding the caduceus, the staff of Hermes. So yeah, this will be extremely healing for you. It may even be shocking, and it may require some travel. Yeah. See, you got the nautical star here. And again, we've got the north, south, east, west here. So it looks like you're going to be moving in a new direction. It may take you somewhere else, even in the world. Definitely sit in meditation. Speak with your trusted family member. Ask them for more guidance, and perhaps what are good incenses to use. Perhaps they can also guide you in your meditation. That could be help. If you're afraid, because I feel like if you come from a Celtic background, or a background which most origins are pagan and were forcibly introduced to Christianity, a lot of those faiths are actually still based off of pagan stuff. So this family member probably maybe shows up for Christianity, but at home does the traditional way, and like it makes them so happy. Like if you look, he's so happy to pass this on to you, because it'll be very healing for the line and the lineage, because we're now coming into a time where the old ways are coming back, and it's bringing great honor to our ancestors, but also to our elders who are here still trying to keep these traditions going. I know back in the 80s, it was even in the 90s to be a witch or anything like that was wrong. And so there was a lot of things that my family hid that I didn't realize until I was an adult. It didn't make sense. They'd say things like, oh, we can't do that right now because, it's not the right time, or, stuff like that, when it turns out that they were rituals that they were doing for, good health, abundance, They just didn't explain it that way, and they didn't really pass on the tradition either, which was kind of sad. So really lean on this family member, because they're going to guide you to your next place. They're going to show you things that only you can see. And maybe that's where there's a hard time, because nobody else in the family got this gift. Maybe it's a generational gift, so it only comes every other generation. Eagle, search from higher perspective. So yeah, you're really being called to look at things differently than you are now. To be brave and strong and free. To not be afraid to fly higher than everyone else. Bald eagles are one of the highest flying birds, if not the highest flying bird, because of their power and their strength. And they can stay up for really long. Like, we're not talking about albatross long, because that's insane, but yes, they're one of the best flight birds. So, look, and they also have the best eyesight for hunting. So trust your sight. And when I say trust your sight, I mean both your eyesight and your third eyesight. If you are receiving visions, trust those visions. Don't look more into them than what they give you, and don't try to sort them out. Just accept them for what they are, and when the time comes, you will know what it meant. Dream and journey. So by changing your perspective and leaning on this family member, they're really going to help you move on to find your direction, to find your center. Maybe while you're burning some incense, you could try some drum or a drum journey, some shamanistic drumming. It can be very calming. I know I love drums. Also, perhaps some bagpipes. I'm a big fan of the bag. Oh, I love my bagpipes. Can help you get you into that space. Yeah. She will unleash the wolf within. So really take this time to feel what you want, feel what is true. The spirit world is not logical. It's not. If you're a person who's watched any of the Supernaturals or anything like that, it doesn't make sense, because to the logical mind, that stuff shouldn't exist because we're told it doesn't exist because we can't see it. That means it's not tangible. But they also try to convince us that God is real, but we can't see him either. We can't see the wind, but we can see what it does and what it affects and the harm it can bring when it's powerful enough. So, just because we can't see it doesn't mean it's not there. I also wouldn't suggest that there's only one. Why would we do that? Why would we be so arrogant to assume that we are the only sentient beings in the universe on one planet, when we know the Bible said that God created the universe and all the myriads of angels? Myriads of angels. Think about it. Mountains, stand your ground. So, you may find some difficulty and you may find some resistance with this choice, but that's okay. As with anything in life, we will disappoint our parents. For me, I've tried to make it so I don't really have disappointments for my children. I love them as long as they are taking care of themselves and paying their rent and being good people that take care of their business. I don't really care whether they're working at 7-Eleven or they're a doctor. As long as they're happy, that's all that matters. And that's all that should matter to you, is if you're happy. Druid, hold the space. So, really take this time to feel your truth. Talk to your loved one that is supporting you in this, that is encouraging you in this. Look for that new direction if it hasn't already been presented. But I feel that even if it hasn't been presented to you yet, you have an inkling already. You already have a thought. And it's going to be very healing. So whatever this resistance is, and whoever these people are that are going to resist you, don't let them bother you. Stand your ground and hold your space, because honestly, there's nothing they can do. They can't. They can be angry, they can be mad, they can call, they can hang up on you, they can yell, they can scream, they can even hit you if they're really silly enough. But at the end of the day, they can't stop you. You are your own person, and you have a right to make the decisions that you want to make, as long as they're not harming someone else or sexual assault or anything like that, not beating children. Then there's absolutely no reason for you not to do what you want to do. Okay? The only restrictions that we put on ourselves are the restrictions we put on ourselves. We can have a guilty conscience, we can have the law, we can have all these things put in place by religion, government, family, blah, 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 blah. All these rules is set, but if we don't actually listen to them, it doesn't matter. You have to choose to listen to them. You don't become a criminal by choosing to listen to the law. You become a criminal by choosing to ignore the law. You know, you become a deadbeat dad by choosing to leave and never ever taking care of that kid or having any responsibility for it. That's a choice. Everything we do from the time we wake up is a choice. Even just opening your eyes is a choice. Getting out of the bed, it's a choice. Everything we do is a choice, and every relationship we have is transactional. People need to accept that. It is. Everything is a choice, and everything is transactional. You just have to choose the choices that make you happy and choose the transactions that you can accept and live with. That's literally it at the end of the day. If you want to put it into logical terms. But seeing from this higher perspective and leaning on this person is going to help guide you in the direction that you want. It's going to get you those downloads that maybe you've been asking for. It's going to show you the power and the healing that you have within you and that you will complete. And it's going to really show you that nothing can keep you down except you. Only you can keep yourself down. Only you can choose to walk away. No one can do that for you. No one's going to do it for you. And you need to take charge and authority of your life. You are going to be a wonderful healer, sensitive medium. You will come into your own. You will accept your place with dignity, grace, and authority. You will make your ancestors proud, and you will make your family member who's guiding you proud as well. This will be a great healing for many parts of your lineage, but especially for those that are here for you now. They will see the change, and they will start also to move in the same direction as you. This will be very healing for, You can see how the arrow here is broken all over the place. And here it's healed. There's no arrows coming through it. It's not broken. All the arrows down here are connected. You will have healed all of it. And you will have set it right. I'm not sure what you're setting right, but that's what I just got. It's just channeled right now. It will be set right. So you can tell your aunt or uncle or whatever, it'll be set right. But I feel like they're going to tell you they already know. That's why they're training you. Is because they need you to set it right. It's not their job. It's been passed to you. So again, you can choose not to do this. This is a choice. But your next direction may not be for your highest good. It might be for your second highest good. This is for your highest good and the good of your lineage and family. But again, it's a choice and it's a huge responsibility. I get that. So If this is what you want, then go for it. You're going to do great. And if this is not what you want, you can move on to a different video and meditate on that you've decided you want a different direction, and let spirit guide you from there, and move on to another video to see if you get a new message. Other than that, thank you for your time. You can catch me on Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and YouTube. And you can email me at darknighthealing@gmail.com. I have personal readings that I do. I have intention items that I create, and salves as well that I personally make. So if those are anything you're interested in, you give me a message and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Have a great day.